Afternoon, rainy afternoon for me. I am at home base in Spokane, doing a pickup over here from some local guys. They're supposedly forward air, but they're not forward air. There's not even a forward air sign in their window. I think they just, take care of some stuff for forward air, or I don't know what the deal is. Maybe got a contract with them and whatever. It doesn't matter to me as long as there's freight and the freight is there, and as long as we can get loaded with it, that's all that matters. I don't care who we pick it up from, it doesn't matter. Basically, whatever. I'm picking up a piece. Here's how it went down. I was getting this. They started asking at like 5:30 in the morning if we could do a pickup out of Spokane, delivering it to Hamilton, Montana, which is like 250 miles. I gave them a price, and then I asked them when is the delivery. I gave them a price with the delivery of direct. Then they asked me, well, what if it delivers on the 4th, which is like 3 days of holding it? Then I upped my price because I gotta sit with it, can't even go anywhere for 3 days. So I bumped it up. After that, they're asking me, what if it's delivery tomorrow? Well, we gotta lay over with it. Obviously, it's got to be a bit more again, so gave them another rate. Then they kept asking, well, what if it's still delivery on Thursday? I gave them told them we could still do it. It's got to be for the higher rate. Anyways, then they went quiet. Like everything died off, so we couldn't even get the load. And then a couple hours after that, they started posting the same thing again, same load, except for asking for a large straight with a lift gate now. Supposedly it's an inside delivery, and I remember those dimensions were really small and the weight was really light. So I asked them, hey, what's the deal with this thing? Can a Sprinter with the ramp take care of it? White glove service will deliver it inside. So they started the whole spiel again. What if it delivers tomorrow? What if it delivers direct? What if it delivers Thursday? So I gave them all those options. And in the end, the option is, we're doing a delivery tomorrow morning. And I'm here at pickup already, so let's go pick this thing up. See what it is. It's an inside delivery. I forgot where exactly. To a hospital or to something. It's not a hospital. It's something else, some institute of something. So either a school maybe, or who knows. But why do we care where it delivers to and where it picks up from? It has nothing to do with anything. All I care about is actually getting here and having the freight be here. That's the most important part. The freight has to be at the shipper, because lately we've been having a lot of this weird stuff where the freight is not here. So let's go grab it. Hi. I'm here for a pickup going to Missoula. I got maybe two numbers I can give you. It's supposed to be one piece, like 112 pounds.
Do you know about anything going to Montana?
It'd be a forward air one.
It might be a hold for pickup for forward air.
Yeah, that's what they said. It was a forward air one.
Okay. Do you have a dock height?
No, I'm in the.
Okay. Go to one of these roll-ups right here.
That's where I'm at. Okay, thank you.
Number, I can go search it up real quick.
It'd be either this one or that one. What does it start with normally?
Usually
389?
7.8. Usually starts with a 7.8 or a 7.9. Let me see.
That's all I got is that one and that one.
Let me.
I can ask them for it, but I don't know how long it'll take.
No, it's all good. Here, zoom out of that for me real quick. I'm gonna take a picture of this and then go see what I can find out. I'll
Okay.
be right back.
All right. Well, crappy news again for me. I'm just glad I didn't have to travel like to Seattle, to Portland, you know, a couple hundred miles away from home base to find out that it's a cancel. Long story short, they don't have this load. It's delayed, shipment is delayed, and it's coming in on the 4th, which is Friday sometime. I don't know exactly what time, but on a Friday. So my question is, every time this happens, every time we show up to pick it up and somebody else has already picked it up, or you know, anything stupid like that, to where we just got the load and then all of a sudden within an hour, maybe two, however long it takes, that the freight is all of a sudden not there, canceled, been picked up by somebody, you know, so on and so forth. Brokers and your customers and brokers' customers, what are you guys doing there? How come nobody ever checks on this? Isn't that your job? Or what is your job? Just to send the truck and hopefully the load is there, that's it? It's a waste of time. It's a waste of time for everybody. The driver, you, everybody. It's a waste of time. I don't understand why this happens. It seems like you guys are what? Way too busy that you can't even check. Have your customer check before they give you the load. Once you got it from your customer, why don't you double check before sending information to the carrier if the freight is actually there? You know, maybe ask the broker, hey, are you sure the load is there? Do you want to double check, make sure? Do you have a pickup number? Do you want to verify? Do you want to call the shipper? You know, if they would do all that, we wouldn't be dealing with cancels. We wouldn't be dealing with freight not being there. We wouldn't be dealing with freight being picked up by somebody else and taken somewhere else. You know, there's always something lately. I don't understand why, but there just comes a time to where people are not careful when they do this, when they're working with these loads. They don't care, or they're just, I don't know, being too fast, not putting in the right time and checking everything. I'm not sure exactly what the problem is, but lately it's a very big problem. I mean, it might not be a problem for, you know, for a broker sitting in the office. He doesn't care. But it's a problem for the driver, it's a problem for the carrier. You know, we got to ask for money for the cancel. We got to make sure it can cover the driver's time that he wasted plus mileage. Nobody cares about any of that. It's no good. No good. No good. I hope you guys can hear what that means. No good. Please keep tabs on your load. Please check it before you send it out. Ask your customer if they've double checked if the freight is there. Or if it's going through 5 or 10 different hands, ask your customer's customer, then ask your customer's customer's customer, then ask your customer's 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 customer, and so on and so forth, many times like that until you get to the bottom of it. It would be nice if you can actually arrive and get loaded instead of it being a cancel, because it's a waste of time. You know, the load was awarded hours ago. Could have gotten something else. Instead, we had to wait till noon for the pickup and then get there and sit an hour and a half waiting to find out that it's not here. Brokers, ask your customers, please. So they keep saying that to wait, they're checking, blah, blah, blah. Brokers checking on this load. Well, how much can you be checking? You guys should have been checking before you send the driver out there, before you dispatch the load, before the driver arrives. That's when you should have been checking if the load is there. What's the point to check now when it's not there? When we have all the correct numbers finally, and now we know it's not there, now they're checking. Can you believe that? Yeah, I already spent an hour and a half there. If I need to go back, I'll go back. if they need something, but I'm not gonna waste my time. This is home base for me. I'm technically really just a minute away from home already, so just a little frustrating sometimes, you know. Yeah, it's close to home. Yeah, they're gonna pay a cancel, but it's still not worth the time that this is spent waiting for this. And you know, if there was another load, and there were other things available, not nearby here, not right in the town, but there were things we could have tried to get and probably would have gotten them. And we end up with cancels. So I'm not waiting. Yes, we're supposed to wait. Yes, they do track. I turned my tracking off, so they're not gonna know where I'm at. And it's okay if you're a broker and watching this. Next time, broker, please check beforehand if the freight is there. And next time, tell your customer, next time you guys should have checked before driver arrived if the load is there, instead of booking it and wasting people's time. Gas, time, everything. Everything is wasted. It's all a waste today. Thank you guys for watching. Yeah, I'm not a happy camper today, but you know what? This happens all the time. It happens daily. Doesn't happen daily to every single driver, but it happens daily that there's cancels in this industry. Logistics is how this works. I'm just expressing my feelings. Hopefully a broker watches this. Hopefully they're gonna, you know, figure it out, and hopefully they have some kind of sympathy for the drivers, because a lot of times they have zero sympathy at all. A lot of times they'll just yell. And if it's ever our fault that we're late for some reason, you know, if it's ever our fault that, whoa, we messed up on the time zone, somehow we, you know, overslept, somehow a driver, you know, messed up and went to the wrong address, GPS brought him somewhere else, oh, then we get a bunch of yelling at us, then we get a bunch of unhappiness towards us, and so on and so forth. But when it's, you know, an error like this, somebody should have caught it. Really, it's unacceptable. I don't care what you say. If you're sending a truck there to go pick it up, then that means it should have been there. If somebody else didn't steal the load and didn't run it over and hide it or anything like that at the dock, that means freight should have been there and we should have been loaded. Thanks guys for watching again. Like, subscribe, all the good stuff. Catch you on the next one.